Today we are going to be talking about pivoting in the light of the TikTok blackout. And if you're like me and you just didn't see it coming, or just didn't really, as a British content creator, we see it and we understood it, but didn't really get the ramifications of what that looked like. And then waking up and finding out that all of a sudden 170 million accounts, people and their content, and not just big content creators, people who use it like me to document their life, people like me who use it to go through their journey of the things that they want to do and just maybe share their funny videos, their life, gone, wiped out. So first I feel like I've lost friends and now I need to go and find them, and I'm hoping everybody comes here. But secondly, it's just a great lesson in learning to pivot. When you're like, we all want to think we've got a plan, we all want to think we've got a solution and we know where we're going. And we're in control of so much, like so much of our life we have control over, and we go, right, okay, I'm doing that. But sometimes shit still kicks off that we have no control over. Good things happen to bad people and bad things happen to good people, and things just continue to happen. But it's what we do in those moments. Pivot, my friends. And again, I use this word at the time. You're not a friends person, you'll get the joke, and if you will, hi, you're going to be friends, and I am Katie. Shit doesn't always go to plan. You can have the best will in the world, you can have the best systems and procedures and plans and mindset, and sometimes you look and go, wow, that shit has just crumbled in front of my eyes. What next? What next? What can I do? You don't see these people who've made an income from it, people who've made a business, a six figures, a career out of TikTok. All of a sudden, that has gone. Like, that doesn't wake up tomorrow and your entire any aspect to make money and livelihood and connection gone. But here's what they're all doing. They're all pivoting. I am trying desperately to find I'm like remembering all the people that I see on my feed, yes, like, and I'm trying to remember their names and find them, but they're all staying positive. They are all pivoting. For those people who have lost huge sums of money, even just a regular income, people who it's paid for to get them out of homelessness, to pay for cancer treatment, to pay for gender reassignment surgery, any person who's benefited from the creator program on TikTok and has been able to change their life in a positive way as a result of that is feeling very, very lost right now. But if they can pivot in their darkest time, in time when something that they relied on, not just for fun and entertainment, but as a source of income, as a source of companionship, as a sort of sense of community, as a way to reach other people, as a way to have a human connection, as a way to make friends. The amount of friends I've made over on TikTok, if they can pivot, so can you. Today's lesson is about pivoting, but also start making videos on YouTube. Somebody said something today, and it was probably Dodash, I was listening to, I was like, oh yeah. With those platforms, they're one and done. They come in and the videos do viral and then they kind of never see them again. With something like YouTube, it's like, it was Dodash, I'm remembering my brand now, of course it was. It's like real estate. This here will continue to exist. YouTube isn't going anywhere, firstly, but also it gives you the opportunity to place something in a safe space, even if it's just for you to share your experience, your journey. Share it for you. Like I said, I'm making my travel videos, making my weekly vlogs for me, because I will never be any younger from today than I am today. I will always be older. I will be going through different seasons of life. And so for me to share my life and my adventures, also I forget things. So looking back at my vlogs, looking back at my videos of my last trip, going, oh look, I watched them back, not for like arrogancy, but to be able to go, oh, like, to see how I was in that moment, to experience that life and that moment with me again. You will never get to capture these moments again. This is like real estate. This is the only platform where people are able to make money consistently, and it's not, you're not making any money on Instagram, you're making very little money on Facebook. TikTok, as we know, buy now, God's sake. Again, if you know a fun creator, if you know someone at the creator that you love and you want to share, and they've come over here, please tag them. I'm trying to get everyone to tag everyone as much as I can, so we can all find all our favourite creators again and continue to stay connected. And I've messaged some, I've like spoken to her, I've messaged her, I found you, just like stay connected. But more than ever, if you have something to say, get on YouTube and say it. If you want to talk about the loss of a pet, go on YouTube and say it. If you want to talk about struggles of work, get on YouTube and say it. If you want to talk about how hard it is to be a single parent, get on YouTube and say it. It doesn't have to be heavy edited. It doesn't have to have booms and transitions and captions and graphics. It can just be like this. Just you and I connecting, because that is what TikTok did. During the pandemic, it brought people together and connected them in a real human way. I've got friends. My friend Helen. Hi, Helen. Helen met Gemma through TikTok. Helen's now one of our close friends. And they met through makeup videos. A real genuine, we were bridesmaids, a real genuine friendship, human connection that I made through a friend, through social media, through TikTok. Do not underestimate the power of these platforms. Do not underestimate. Cole, turn your alarm off. Do not underestimate the power that you have turning up on the internet as a person sharing your story. Don't worry if you can't edit. If you can TikTok, if you're in America, even CapCutter's gone. So for creators who use CapCut as an editing tool, gone. Turn up, do it once. Let your kids' alarm go off. Let the cat walk by. Realise you got a bag of chips from last night on the side. Show up for yourself. Get your ass on this platform this year and just talk. Because if you want to build a community, the TikTok was you could follow. Instagram is very aesthetic. YouTube over here is a two-way street. It's communication, it's relationship, it's community. Once you build that community, you're not going anywhere. You're building friends. So if you are someone who's struggling with that loss of that platform, because it was, but social media, do you know what social media can save lives? Social media and the connections we build and the friendships we make on these platforms have a huge impact. And I said, that is why I'm here. I am here to make an impact. I am here to build connections, to build 1 million virtual best friends. And I want that for you as well. So whatever you're thinking of doing, whatever's in your brain today, pick up and do like I'm. Just film it one time. Make a caption. Don't edit it. Just stick it on the internet. But the time is now. If you have got 1% of your brain that's been thinking about making content instead of consuming it, stepping into everything I've been saying to you, stepping into what you want to do and who you're meant to be, stepping into the person you want to be, stepping into the life you want to be, bring that content to this platform. Bring it now more than ever. We're not saying YouTube's in easy mode. I think YouTube's on a different... YouTube kind of almost moulded around the change that was coming. And now it's happened. What are we going to do now? We're going to look at ourselves and we're going to fix it. We're going to build a community over here. We're going to build networks over here. We're going to find our friends over here. We're going to engage with their content so other people can find it. But we are going to make the damn content ourselves. We don't need elaborate things. We don't need crazy things. I'm not going to edit this, even with Cole's alarm going off. I'm not going to edit with, the notepad in the background and all things. I'm just going to show up for you because I need you to remind you that pivoting is possible. But if your forehead's too big or you don't like your lips or you think you've got no voice, just record yourself. Pick your phone up and talk. Talk about how you're feeling. Talk what's going on in your life. Talk about your job. Talk about your life. Talk about your hobby. Talk about your passion. Talk about your goals. It does not matter. But get your ass on YouTube. More than ever, let's show online space that communities still count. Communities are still important, and coming together and meeting strangers and being inspired and motivated and inspiring and motivating strangers is more important than just American politics. It's just so frustrating. Let's show up for each other. Make the videos. Show up today. Turn up. Do the things. Say the things. Press the button. Press record. It doesn't matter if you look stupid. It doesn't matter if you think your forehead's too big. It doesn't matter if you've got wrinkles. It doesn't matter if you think you've got nothing to say. Just talk like I'm talking to you, my friends. Just have the chat. Have the conversation. Make the content. Get it out. And let's all pivot. You are amazing. Please go follow me on Instagram, katyspence. If you're in America, don't follow me on TikTok. You can't do that anymore. But I'm over on here, I'm over on Instagram, I'm over on Facebook, and my self-love guide is in the bio. 5 weeks of self-love and virtual, all that good stuff. Love you, amazing. I'm going to crack on with it. See you tomorrow.